Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Unfiltered commentary. And not your truth, the real truth. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support. Welcome back from Fox Business. New Twitter CEO, Parag Agrawal, once said company is not to be bound by the First Amendment. Think about that for a minute. Now this new CEO of Twitter is saying the company is not bound by the First Amendment. Our role is to serve a healthy public conversation, and our moves are reflective of things that we believe lead to a healthier public conversation, he said in last year in 2020. That should scare the hell out of you people. Now, I understand Twitter's an international company. Wonder if, say, Coca-Cola decided we're not going to be bound by the rules of the Constitution of the United States because we have worldwide distribution. This is very dangerous, folks. Very dangerous, and at the same time, I think, optimistic. These clowns know the jig is up. The jig is up. And they're panicking. Remember, it's starting already. There's Congress members not running again, retiring, that see the handwriting on the wall, especially the Democrat ones. And they see they're going to get slaughtered. And if and when the Republicans take over the House and the Senate, that's going to be the beginning of the end. They're already downward spiral already. Twitter's a crap hole. It has been for a long time, almost from its inception. But this is announced the day after one of the founders, Jack Dorsey, steps down as CEO. Let's read on. From the position in a surprise decision that puts a man who once declared the company is not to be bound by the First Amendment in charge of the social media juggernaut. Agrawal, who was Twitter's chief technology officer until social media giants board unanimously appointed to replace Dorsey, was quickly praised by his successor. It's been my choice for some time. He's been my choice for some time, given how deeply he understands the company and its needs, Dorsey wrote. Parag has been behind every critical decision to help turn this company around. He's curious, probing, rational, creative, demanding, self-aware, and humble. Yeah, he's humble, all right. He leads with heart and soul and is someone I learn from daily. My trust in him as our CEO is bone deep. Yeah, I mean, the Mutual Admiration Society here. Let's get to the part that it really matters. Agrawal quickly learned what it's like to run such a polarizing company, as one of the old tweets was unearthed moments after he was put in charge. Many thought a 2010 message he sent, verified account, claimed all white people are racist, and critics quickly mocked Twitter for the hire. However, it was revealed he was simply quoting comedian Asif Mehdi from The Daily Show, which Agrawal himself points out 11 years ago in a follow-up tweet. You can read the rest of this article here. I'm just going to pick out some spots. This is really serious, folks. But it's serious, and I'm also glad in the same way. Here's the part that this sentence this paragraph right here is the whole article. I mean, let's tell the truth here. Our role is not to be bound by the First Amendment, but our role is to serve as a healthy public conversation, and our moves are reflective of things that we believe lead to a healthier public conversation. In other words, we're only going to put out what we feel is within our political ideology and also mentally healthy for you. He said in 2020 during an interview with Technology Review's editor-in-chief, Gideon Lynchfield, the kind of things that we do about this focus less on thinking about free speech, but thinking about how the times have changed. And they went on later in some past interviews I saw online where he's basically saying, we're not going to take away people's freedom of speech. We're just going to make it so that speech can't be heard by anyone else. And therein lies the danger, folks. I think these social media monsters it's their demise. What they do what progressives always do. They double down. They always double down. It's pretty scary stuff. I got to tell you the truth. Then you can, like I said, I'll scroll through this if you want to read the whole article. Park understands Twitter and appreciates the company's unique potential. He has been instrumental in tackling our most important priorities, blah, 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 blah. He'll hit the ground running, the usual nonsense. And he got his degree from engineering in Bombay. It's, like I said, it's like Coca-Cola says, hey, starting today, we are not going to obey U.S. law, the Constitution, or the Bill of Rights, in specific, because of the fact we are an international company. And there are different laws all over the world. So we're going to cater what we do based on that and not U.S. law. It's amazing to me. They are scared to death. This is censorship in a very twisted way. And as usual, they're making it look like, well, we're doing it for your own good, to save people's hurt feelings, like the new rules saying you can't use pictures or video without the person's permission, unless it's something to do with a news background or commentary, but we're not really sure what that means, but we'll let you know. So that means then we now know the reality is that means anybody that's even left of center, it's not a progressive whack jobs like these people have taken over the company. If you're not like them, then it's hurtful speech and it comes off. Ever notice how people in the public eye that are conservatives will get a tweet taken off or they'll get banned and they always say, oh, gee, we're so sorry. That was an accident. These pieces of garbage, no matter if you like Trump or not, these pieces of garbage took the President of the United States off of their social media site, the official presidential site. They have more power than the President of the United States. And who gave them that power? We did, along with Congress. These guys think they run the world. And they have for a while. But their days are numbered. Alternative media, like Tim Pool, like Styx, like Dave Rubin. There's a whole list of them, especially the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, PragerU, Young American Foundation, YAF. There's a whole list of them. And they're at the heels of the mainstream media because this is what they want. They only want news coming from cable news, mainstream media. Period. Content creators like Tim Pool, like I said, and all the rest, they want off. Too much competition for them because people are hungry for the truth. The real truth, as I say in my intro, not your truth, the real truth. This is a ballsy move. I got to give it to him the day after Dorsey resigns. We're going to have to see what happens, but it's going to get a lot worse for guys like me, little small creators like me, and even big creators. I've already had comments missing. I've had people, some of my subscribers say, YouTube or Twitter took out my comment. They didn't like my comment. They removed it without even saying that what was wrong with it or anything, just removed it. It's starting. And next year is the midterms. And they see what's coming, and they're scared to death. They definitely overplayed their hand. And now they're still pushing COVID issues. Like a large, wounded animal. They're going to lash out, and it's not going to be pretty. And small guys like me will go first that spent thousands of hours trying to create content, trying to get the word out, trying to inform people what the truth is. They'll be the first to go. I wish I had started 2 or 3 years ago, 4 years ago, earlier than I did. I would have been a lot bigger. I would have had my own website, and they couldn't have got rid of me. But I'm stuck on their platform for now. And hopefully, God willing, I won't get axed. So the bigger I get, the harder it will be for them to stop me. So anybody that can share these videos, anybody that can give it a thumbs up, anybody that can give it a comment, certainly would help up me out in the algorithm. I would appreciate. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.